What's up, guys? Welcome to BenSamulakTV. In this video, I'm sharing my logic for why I think DogeCoin should be at $1. Could be at $1.50 right now. Not should be, but it could be. And why this could potentially still be a great speculative bet. Now, that being said, this video is for educational purposes only. So I'm just giving my opinions on what I've seen and just giving educational feedback. So that being said, let me walk you through my logic here. I'm going to share my screen. I was going to do a PowerPoint, but I really don't have time for all that stuff. So I'll just walk you through step by step a couple I think Dogecoin could be at $1.50 right now, and who knows where it could be in the future. So first off, the reason why I think it's possible is popularity. Popularity of this coin. Now, it was a joke coin, right? It was made to be a joke coin. Everyone tells me that. That being said, which of these are not a joke coin for real? Be honest, okay? Now, Bitcoin has high security, to it and features in that sense. They're all new technology. They're all, you could have your, reason on why one's better than the other. That being said, in reality, I mean, to me, it just really depends on people's what they value, how they value it. If nobody buys Bitcoin and no one puts their money in it, it's worth nothing. Like it used to be worth less, a penny, 10 cents, whatever. Why? Because nobody really valued it. Now that they value it, it's worth what, $50,000-$60,000 for one Bitcoin. It's all really the mentality of the buyer. So how can something get so popular? How can people then perceive it as now having value when it didn't? And it really just comes down to people. It's supply and demand. If people want it, it's going to go up in value. So why can Dogecoin, I believe, go up in value? Even though it was a joke coin, it's getting more popularity. It's going to get more, Snoop Dogg, Mark Cuban here, Elon Musk is starting to really get behind it. So in that sense, if it gets to be a point where people start using it, that's really what it comes down to, is who is using these cryptos. There's so many cryptocurrencies out there. What really values one than the other? They all have different functions and uses to them. But in reality, if nobody uses them, it doesn't matter. You could have the best business in the world you open, but if nobody comes, your business is worth nothing in reality. So if Dogecoin is a joke, that's fine. But if people start using it, then it can start to have intrinsic value to it, and it could go up in value. Elon Musk, just to remember, I mean, he tweeted about Dogecoin, and like people are like, okay, it boosted to 8 cents, it's back at 5. People, good things come to those who wait. So you can get in and get kind of bored and get out. That's what with most things, people see, that you want to get in when it's at the top of the bubble, go ahead. But right now, like Tesla, when in 2018, I just remind people, Elon Musk tweeted 420. Remember that? I remember that clearly. And too bad I didn't buy any. It was, the tweet prompted the SEC. They had they got mad at Elon just like they did now. Tesla didn't go private at 420, but after the stock cratered in 2019, so it cratered after Elon Musk said that. So, who knows if Dogecoin will crater? But those who stuck with Tesla, it staged an epic year-end rally that put 420 in the past, obliterated short sellers, and gave bulls 500 per share to salivate over. It wasn't just because of short. It was because that the people started to realize this stock, this company had more than just what they thought, more than what appeared to be. And we see that now. There's so many things with Tesla that potentially could come out of this company. So that shows one to me, when I remembered that, just because he tweeted it recently and it hasn't exploded doesn't mean anything. It just shows, why is Elon Musk putting any thought into Dogecoin, even putting any effort and putting his reputation out there? It could be just a joke, right? It's all a joke. But on the other hand, he might see some value in Dogecoin in the future, because if you think about it, and this is what I was thinking, Bitcoin, I haven't did a video, is Bitcoin the biggest Ponzi scheme? But the more I look into it, the more I'm realizing it can be used as a store of value. That's what people are looking at. Now you see like people like Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, Dorsey. Some of these guys, these really intelligent guys, are buying, billions of dollars worth, millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Why? Because they see it as a store of value to protect the capital they have sitting on the sidelines. Now, as long as people see value in it and use it, it can have value to it. Then it can have value to it. Gold could have zero value. It's just a piece of you know, it's just a commodity that sits in the earth that's very pretty. Why does it get so much value to it? Because people give value to it. So that's all really that it is. Just people give value to this, and then you know some of these things have uses to them. Like gold can be used in chips and in you know in different things. There's great value to jewelry, so there's use to it. So Dogecoin. Now Bitcoin, there's a cap on it. So that's what some people theorize that because there's not a cap on Dogecoin, it's never going to get that high. Not true. Bitcoin, yes, because it has a cap on it, that gives it it gives it the property of a store of value. Will it ever be used as a currency? Probably not. I mean, it could, but probably not, because that's why Bitcoin Cash was created, why it forked, because they saw the limitations of Bitcoin as a currency, that it's slow, it processes slow, there's high fees. So they created Bitcoin Cash. That's not going to do anything. Bitcoin Cash has a cap on it. So that can't be utilized as a currency. A currency like the US dollar is something that can be expanded, something that is also stable, that can be used back and forth just for transactions. So in that sense, that actually makes Dogecoin better, that it's not capped. And so you may think, well, then it can only get so high. That is true, but still, it's at 5 cents right now. Okay, so think about that. This is the beginning stages of potentially a alternative currency. Now, is Elon Musk? I mean, already. Sorry, I'll get to Mark Cuban. He's already using it. Let me show you here. Mark Cuban has already said the Dallas Mavericks, they're already using Dogecoin as a currency. So it's already being used. It's not even just that this could be a value one day. So all these cryptocurrencies, you go online, there's certain ones that you can't even get to. They're going to become more accessible. We don't even know if they're ever going to be utilized. Just like during the dot-com bubble, any dot-com stock that came out became very expensive, but only certain ones survived. So Mark Cuban's using Dogecoin. You know, they're the largest merchant in the world of Dogecoin. The NBA basketball team has carried out more than 20,000 Dogecoins transactions. The billionaire said. The investor said if his team sells merch worth another 6.5 billion Dogecoin, which we're not talking about dollars, we're talking about Dogecoin. It's not a lot. The token price could hit $1. So that, and I think it could hit $1 right now, just where it's at. If people see value and start to realize it can be utilized as a currency right now, you know, or at least in the near future. So what are some other reasons that I think Dogecoin could be at $1.50 right now? Let's see, how many Ethereum? We're like, okay, Dogecoin doesn't have a cap on it. Guess what? Ethereum doesn't have a cap on it either, and it's at 1,777 right now. You know, and I started looking into this. Ethereum doesn't have a cap on it. Why is it at 1,777? Oh, it's so much better than Dogecoin. It's so much better than, you know, whatever, you know, other crypto, Cardano or XRP or whatever you want to, you know, this one's going to be the best. This one's going to be the, this one's better. This one's better. But Bitcoin really is the one everyone's using as a store of value for now. So any other one other than that to me is going to be for currency. Ethereum is not even really looked at to be utilized as a currency. That's not what it is designed for. So in that sense, is there even a need for Ethereum? Not really. Okay, you don't even need Ethereum. You have Bitcoin. That's all we need for the store of value of value. Now we just need a currency, that a cryptocurrency that can be used to just use back and forth. So you don't need banks. So you don't need all these fees. You don't need to use a Visa or MasterCard that's going to charge you fees. You don't need to use, you know, checks that the bank charges you fees, and all these different fees. So a cryptocurrency could definitely take care of that. Not to mention, I could go to Hawaii, I could go to Greece and use my crypto. I could go to China and you can exchange Dogecoin. And we can go anywhere in the world, whereas you can't bring your cash with you overseas. You can't bring, you know, certain things with you. So a cryptocurrency becomes very flexible. So in that sense, well, how much would Ethereum compared to Dogecoin be at right now? That's what I decided to do. I decided to calculate how many Ethereum they are, which is 1 million. It looks like 111,562,994 right now, according to this research in 2000. He just did this. This is the most recent. I just Googled it. And right now, Ethereum's at 1,777. Why? I don't know. Why is it? Because people perceive it as value, speculation of where it can go. I feel like Dogecoin actually, if people actually started using it, become more valuable than Ethereum right now. So what if you calculate that? What is 1,700? 77 times whatever that is, a million, 11, whatever, 111 million, blah, blah, blah. Here's what you get. 1 trillion, 1.9 trillion, it looks like. You know, that's what that number is. It's so many numbers, you know, I'm not a mathematician, but yeah, anyways. So that's where we're looking at what the value of, you know, the cap of Ethereum is. What about DogeCoin? Remember, there's no cap on Ethereum. Ethereum is going to keep getting produced. They're going to keep producing Ethereum. So in that sense, that's not, you know, so what are you using Ethereum for right now? You know, there are some uses of crypto for crypto purposes, but actually as a usage of everyday purpose use for everybody. Maybe it is. I'm not, you know, I haven't done all my research. I'm just saying that Dogecoin for now, I know for sure is being used. And why would Mark Cuban use Dogecoin? Why would Snoop Dogg buy it? I mean, they could be speculating, but these guys are smart. Mark Cuban, you know, some people don't like the guy, right, for the way he acts, but he's definitely a smart guy. Same with Elon Musk. Why are they pointing to this? Why are they kind of showing people, trying to throw those little seeds out there of saying, hey, check this out, just like in 420, just like Elon Musk tried to tell people. What about Dogecoin? It's only at 0.0568 right now, and it was a little more just a second ago. So I'm going to show you on the high side. How many Dogecoins are there? 113 billion. Well, there'll be 127 by the end of 2021. So I'm going to use that number, the higher number. So 0.057 cents times 127 billion. That's where it's at right now. We're only looking at 72 million, or 723,900,000, right? Might even be 7 billion, whatever. But we're not even close to Ethereum. What would it need to be at to be close to Ethereum's 1.919? I put $1.50 in there, and we're at 1.9. Look at that, under 1.9. So at $1.50, we would still be safe to be to be underneath where Ethereum's value is right now. And you could actually be using this to exchange for some of Mark Cuban's merchandise. Or think about this: what if Elon Musk? I mean, he's going to Texas to build a city. I mean, he already has something in Hawaii. What if these guys start using Dogecoin as currency? Because they know they're not going to use their Bitcoin as currency. That they're saving that. But if you can have something that, because it's too slow, there's too many too many fees for that. They need something that they can utilize in their cities, to utilize in the, you know, to transaction with merchandise that could be alternative to a dollar. A dollar has all of its limitations, as well as, you know, the fees associated with you using it, and all the different, like you can't even get money at a certain time, you know, when the banks are closed, or do transactions. It takes 3 days to get money to come, you know, ACH to get money into my trading account. It takes 3 days before it's available to me. There's so many limitations. So with the cryptocurrency, it's instantaneous. That's why they see this, they know this, and they know that it doesn't matter which one it is, they're just going to use one. And for some reason, they're thinking, maybe because it was a joke, and they decided, hey, let's make, you know, the punchline, you know, what's the punchline? This is actually going to be used as a real currency. That's funny. That's the joke. The real joke is that this is going to be possibly used as a real currency. Now, when looking at currencies, like I said, they all expand. And what makes a currency then more valuable than another currency? Like the U.S. dollar, you could say, well, look at our dollar. We have all these markings and high tech, you know, technology in our actual bill. So that's why people like our dollar better. No, that's not why. We only have those because so people can't, you know, try to recreate it or whatever, remake it, make false currencies or anything like that. So that being said, that's not the reason. It's because we back it, because it has value. People know that, you know, more people want to use it, because more people want to use it because they see value to it, because they see the security in it. That's why the value comes to it, right? So, you know, why is the Venezuelan dollar worth less? Because less people see value in it, so you need more of them to buy things. Whereas with dollars, people see more value in them, so you need less of them to buy things. Simple as that. And the currencies expand. They all do. So just like Dogecoin expands, just like Ethereum expands, that doesn't stop them from having value. What gives them value is when people see the value in them. If people see value in it, then they become more, there's more demand for them, then they go up in value, right? So that being said, let's see, not to mention last thing, Coinbase. It's going to become right now, think about it, you can get it for 5 cents. Once it goes to Coinbase, once it becomes a more accessible to other people, then that alone can make it start to go up. It becomes easier. Now, I didn't even realize this. You can get it on, you can get DogeCoin on RobinHood right now. So boom, there you go. It's on Robinhood. I opened a Robinhood account. I didn't even realize that. I was calling a friend because I was like, how can I get me some Dogecoin? And I don't feel like opening like a Bittrex account or whatever those different, ways to get Dogecoin. I thought you had to go jump through hoops to get it. And I'm calling my friend to see if he can get me some. And then I realized, wow, I can just open a Robinhood account. It took me 5 minutes. I opened a Robinhood account, and I should potentially find out if I can put a link in the description. If you guys want to open a Robinhood account, go click on the link in the subscription and go through there and open. It takes 5 minutes, and you can get some right now. Get some Dogecoin while it's at 5 cents. Once it goes to Coinbase, though, even though it is accessible on Robinhood, it just gives it more accessibility. It's going to go to Coinbase. Like, right now, Elon Musk is saying go to Coinbase. Coinbase is losing billions by not allowing Dogecoin to come on their, so they're going to see in the end, it's supply and demand. More people want it. Coinbase is going to realize we're losing out on our piece of the pie. We better get this thing on. Even though it was a joke, it ain't a joke no more. The joke is, the punchline is really what the joke to me is the funny part, is that people are going to start using this. Snoop Dogg, come on, why is he using it? These guys party together. These guys golf together. These guys know what's going on. They have the same friends. They know what's going on. They know what's going to happen. So, and they love to throw it out there to the little guy just in case, we're smart enough to bite on and jump in and get our piece of the little piece of the pot, crumbs of the the feast on that's falling on the floor for us. But that's all I'm saying. Elon Musk wants to go, but it's already on Robinhood. So you don't really have to jump through hoops. And Robinhood is safe and secure. I mean, they got their issues, as we know, going on, but at least to me, it's a little more secure than some of these other, things out there that you still can get from them. But Robinhood, you can buy it and sell instantly if you want. And then once it goes to Coinbase, I might get some on Coinbase. But wow, once it goes to Coinbase, it could easily go to 30 cents. If it's at 30 cents on Coinbase, and a lot of these, boomers who got their Coinbase account now, that's the only thing they know how to use, they'll buy it for 30 cents. It's only 30 cents. I'm getting my sum. I'm getting mine now. And that'll be it. That'll be that. So that's it. Like I said, this is for educational purposes only. But I hope that this was informative and hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, whatever, subscription, comment down below, all that stuff, blah, blah. And and tune in next time for my next video. Thanks for tuning in, BenSamulakTV. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Take care. Bye.